Hello. Today we're going to talk about corn's what nicotine. How can we phrase this for the show?
Preferences,
Nicotine preferences.
I guess.
He's not really a nicotine person, and I was just asking, can
Not
you
a chain
just?
smoker, if that's what you get.
I mean, I have smoked, partying or whatever, having fun in
I'm one of those people that
20s.
smokes when I drink in large groups.
Do you enjoy it though?
It's something to do.
See, that's the thing is that I it's something to do, but I like tobacco. The fish likes tobacco.
I like the taste of it sometimes, but I don't necessarily. I'm not one of these people that needs it 24/7.
I mean, like a real smoker.
Yeah.
No.
I don't need to take a smoke break. I don't need to smoke a cigarette every day. But I do know the difference between a good smoke and a bad smoke.
Like, have you ever had? I think I'm only believe it or not, the fish. I haven't really those Dutch Master cigars.
I don't like those either.
But you've heard of them, right?
Yeah, I've smoked them too.
I smoke. See, the thing, you've probably had more experience to Dutch Master than me.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They are compared to. I think the time I remember like smoking one of those. What is those Black Cat that they sell in the inner cities?
Yeah.
What is it? Isn't it?
Liquor stores. And
Yeah. Those are awful.
They're shit cigarettes.
So tobacco is not. It's like it's like alcohol. There's differences, I believe.
Yeah, no,
I do.
Look, me personally, if I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, if I'm gonna have any say in it, I'm gonna go out and buy like a pack of Nat Sherman's Naturals.
The corn.
I love those cigarettes, cigarettellos, whatever the fuck
Do
you want to call them.
you know the Nat Shermans? Because you've had those. You'd have a pack over the years.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to smoke more cigarettes. It would be something if I came over here to hang out. There would be sometimes a backup stash. Maybe it's 2-3 weeks old. Nat Shermans, which would kind of hit the spot.
Yeah, no, I love those cigarettes. Those are my favorite cigarettes. I like Camels.
Nat Sherman has a line though, right?
Yeah.
They have some with a lighter.
Yeah.
The ones you like would have the full color.
The Naturals filterless.
Oh, did I remember those?
They're filterless, yeah. They're like mini cigars, basically. They also make a pretty nice their menthol line with just a hint of menthol. It isn't like smoking a candy cane. It's
the one thing that Nat Sherman's was they were kind of hard to hit sometimes.
Yeah.
They had this hard draw to it. That's the thing that upset the fish.
Yeah.
How come I'm wanting to call myself corn? I don't know. It's
identity crisis.
But anyways, the fish, me, hitting the Nat Sherman.
Yeah.
And what it do? I don't know if anybody does it. Sometimes if you have a stiff, I call it hard draw cigar or anything smoking, you can just roll it between your fingers. They're gonna sort of give it a crush and a squeeze to open up some passageway. Yeah. So I would do that with the Nat Sherman Natural or any Nat Sherman. How much is a pack of Nat Sherman? Has Marlboro surpassed it?
I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes in such a long time.
It's a premium though.
It's a premium cigarette. Back when I used to buy them, they were pushing $7 a pack. So
that's kind of high price.
Yeah. It's like those clove cigarettes that people used to smoke. Those are expensive as fuck too.
Do they still have the real ones or
no? Yeah. But they're now called cigars or cigarettellos. They're classified as small cigars rather than as cigarettes. That way they can continue to flavor them.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you gotta babysit all of humanity.
You remember homie used to smoke those?
Yeah.
The chain smoke, Dejarm. Oh my God, Sean used to smoke a lot of cigarettes back in the day. Vaping's not too good for you either, though, right?
No, that shit's good for you. None of that.
Do you remember a place, kind of the first association with tobacco stores, smoke places? Was Tinderbox.
Yeah.
Do you remember tinder boxes?
Yeah,
Like
I
the first
remember
place I
those.
saw paraphernalia, whether it be for, because they had the pipe collection on
The
the
pipe collection and
on the wall.
the lighters, and then you inevitably would work to the cigar boxes, and
They had a humidor. It was one of the first. I've been to some pretty crazy. I guess the only one that I've been to, I think I've been to two, what you would call quote unquote tobacco manufactured humidors. Like I've been to what's that, Dunhill? I've been to Dunhill in San Francisco near Union Square. They have a Dunhill humidor, and I don't know if the time you could smoke inside. This was years ago.
I've never been to a tobacco facility. I have been to
You've been to humidors, though, right?
oh yeah. But I have been to houses where you see the results of tobacco money.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
The plantations.
Yeah, North Carolina. They take you to the RJR and Reynolds.
How they live?
Stuff, and pretty nice, man. It's right up there with the Vanderbilts.
Because a lot of people.
Although it's not the Huntingtons.
The Huntington has a better.
It's the Huntington's pretty epic, man.
We have to pay
It's on a
a
pretty
visit
epic
there.
scale.
And maybe we'll do an episode there. At least in summer, we got to do a Huntington on location. I think in review, sure, the fish is taking you on vacation with me. Sure, we have done some of our J Street Bayside episode.
Bullshit things, yeah.
But we really haven't taken our 21 subscribers anywhere.
Let's take them to a titty bar.
We could take them to Hong Kong Club. How many of our viewers have ever heard of that place?
I would venture to guess that probably none of them.
What's funny about the Hong Kong Club is that they have like holiday things, like Christmas Day things. Spend your New Year's Eve at Hong Kong HK.
Who does that?
In San Diego, a lot of people, if they're gonna text it, like there's a lot of abbreviation for it. It's like, because my old coworker used to be a patron, like a couple times a week, patron of Hong Kong Club.
Oh God.
And honestly, they become good friends. He hangs out with this one, woman of the night there. I think they really like each other. I mean, he ditched his wife for her.
Wow.
And he hangs out, met her immediate family. They hang out outside of the club. When she's at the club, he goes, hangs out, and she needs to make money. He understands.
He just kind of sits there and twiddles his thumbs while she's banging somebody.
Yeah, and that's the only time he drinks. He's not a big time drinker, not like us here on the show.
That would drive somebody to drink.
But he does drink there. He sips a Bud Light there.
Yeah.
That's his drink. But anyways, what's he saying? It's
Holidays at the.
They have holidays there, and it's actually not so seedy.
Not much different from any other holiday party.
But when you think seedy, if you have been to any Las Vegas or any kind of even good lighted nightclub or bar, that's HK, Hong Kong Club.
Much worse, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. When people talk about Hong Kong Club here in San Diego, they say, that's what I was gonna about my old coworker. They put, "Come on, let's go to HK tonight."
HK.
It's that one line text message. It's like, geez, I got shit to do.
Well, yeah, that's an odd hobby.
Up until like about 6-7 years ago, I did not know HK was the same owners as Adelita's.
It's all the same fucking syndicate, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know it was the same syndicate. I thought it was just like these kind of like next door neighbor things.
No, dude, all that shit is
Chavelas.
owned basically by the same group.
Let's talk about this. This is actually kind of good. We're listening. You can chime in, write in.
It's all mobbed up, dude.
Yeah, but these clubs have a certain type that goes to each one or something? We're going to talk about that in the next episode. We're at 10 minutes. Be right back, actually.